Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by for some baseball action. And some baseball action from a game I haven't on my table for a real long time. Payoff pitch. And this is going to feature the 1987 playoffs in the World Series on this project, a new project just starting today. And it's going to feature the Detroit Tigers visiting Minnesota for game one of the ALCS. So let us get down to the stadium and see what's happening. Okay. There we go. This is show a few things from in the past. This is going to be a pretty basic game, so I might be a little slow. I haven't played in a long time. I have two D6 double sixes dice in here that I use for randomness, and I read these two tens as blue and then yellow. I use fast action cards for base running and some of the outs and defensive stuff like this. Here is the ballpark, Minnesota's ballpark card. And starting on the mound today for Minnesota is Frank Viola. And here we go with Lou Whitaker playing second base for the Tigers and leading off. Okay, we go six. If anybody hasn't played it, we go over here and we're going to check six. And we're going to check 22 on the tough section. And let's see, he is a lefty. So we're going 22 on the tough section. He struck him out. Okay, here comes Bill Madlock, the DH today for the Tigers. This is an as-played starting lineup for that. Heaven knows what's going to happen. We got a 10. Okay, so we're going over here to 10. It's an in play. It's a 90. So we're going down here to in play. And 90 doesn't reach it, so we're going to go all the way up here to 90. And it's a ground out the short, 6-3. Brings up Kirk Gibson playing left field today for the Tigers. Gibby got a 6. That's another tough one. 0-2 struck him out. Viola deals here in the first inning, folks, and the Tigers get out 1-2-3. Okay, coming to the mound for Detroit today is Doyle Alexander getting the start. See how that thing moves in and out like that? I can stop that if it bothers too much because that's something else. See how what it's doing is centering the video. In fact, I'm going to stop it. Timeout. There we go. That should stop doing that now. Doyle Alexander, he was I don't I'm not used to looking at the cards anymore for doesn't give the one losses for the season there. But anyway, we got Dan Gladden leading off for Minnesota playing left field. We got 3. Patient. 99. I don't think it's going to work that high. That's not, and he's a righty, so 99. Patient 99 all the way up here. Gladden hits a lazy fly ball out to left. Gibby gets under it and brings it home. Did I say Gibby was playing left? Yeah, he is playing left in this game. Okay, here's Eric Gagne. Okay, we got a 6. It's a tough one. He's a righty, and it's a 62. 62, we're going way up here. 62, and that's a fly out to right. And there's Kirby Puckett. Kirby playing center today for the Twins. Another 6, tough 20, this time against the righty. This time he strikes him out, and Alexander does his job in the first. Viola back on the mound. Face Alan Trammell. Bad cleanup today for these Tigers. 4, Patient, 22 against the lefty. Allen draws the walk. Runner on first. Nobody out for Larry Herndon. Larry's playing right field today. 8. It's tough. From what I see 09. Struck him out. Jet Lemon, center fielder. 6. He's got these tough ones going here. 6, and it's an 0-4. Struck him out. That's 4 Ks already for Frank Viola. And Daryl Evans. This one's a 10. This is in play. 74, and that's not going to reach it. That's going to be way up here. 74, fly out to center. And they are done. Guys, do me a favor during the game, go down there and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. It really helps the channel grow. And especially, also put some remarks in there. I'll get back with you. Do you play payoff pitch? Got any projects going? All right, here we go. Leading off, Kent Herbeck. Kent is the first baseman for the Twins today. We got a 5. This is an in play, 84. That's going to be way up there too. 84. In plays only go up to like 34. What did I say that was? 84. And that's a ground out to second. Whitaker picks it up, throws it over to Evans, and there's one down. Gary Gaetti, the third baseman, got a lot of power on this guy. Another 10, no, this one is patient. I didn't look at the wrong one last time. 20 against the righty. Patient. 20. There's a double down the line. Okay, running around second. 1 out. Randy Bush. He's the DH today. 6 is tough. 79. Going up here, 79. We got to fly out to center. And Brunansky. Tom Brunansky, the right fielder. 8. Tough. 59. There's a base hit. I'm going to check the fact now. We know he's going at least here. It's a sharp liner drops in front of the left field. The runner on first advances 1 base. The runner on second scores. And the Twins are on the scoreboard with a single by Brunansky here in the bottom of the second. Get rid of that fact. Lambardosi. I should have flipped it anyway. Okay, but I'll flip them in the next ones. We got an 8. We got tough 25 versus the righty. Struck him out. That's 3, but not before they got 1. Up 1-0 here after 2 full innings of play in Minnesota. Viola back on the mound to face Brookins. Tom's playing third base today. 10. That's an in play. 59. A little bit up here also, and there's a fly out to right. Mike Heath, the catcher. 7. Another tough. Viola is really dealing right now, folks. 0-4. Struck him out. Lou Whitaker. It's another tough. 87. This won't be a strikeout, but it's going to be an out. There's a ground out the second. 4-3. So the Tigers still not score again. Going to the bottom of the third here. Alexander back on the mound. He's got a 9 fatigue. Wow. He must pitch a lot. Hey, here's Tim Ladner, the catcher. 9. It's patient. 97. That should be too high enough that we don't get nothing problems. And that's a fly out the left. Okay, 1 down here in the bottom of the third. Dan Gladden, who flew out the left the first time. 6. We got a tough. 61. I don't think it's going to be that good enough for a strikeout, though, but it's going to be an out. There's a fly out the right. And Greg Gagne. Gagne flew out the right hit first. Boy, another 7 is another in play. 55. Going down here to in play. No 55s to play with. One up here, and it's a ground out to third. Picks it up, throws it over to first, and there's 3-0. We're going into the top of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen, with a 1-0 game in favor of the Twins. Viola back out there to face Bill Madlock. 7. Boy, he got the tough ones rolling good. 0-6, that's a strikeout. Kurt Gibson. Gibby struck out his first time, too. Well, just about everybody struck it out here. Got 4 this time. We got Patient. 32 versus the lefty. Patient 32. Gibby draws the walk. Grandma, he had a good eye the first time up there. He walked, but got stranded out there. 5. Patient. 92. That's a fly out the left. Larry Herndon. 8. Tough. 88. That's going to be way up here. 88. There's a ground ball to short. Picks it up, fires over to first. That is 3. Doyle Alexander back on the mound. A little delay while I silenced that phone. And coming to the plate is Kirby Puckett. Kirby struck out his first time. 9. Patient. 41 against the righty. 41. There's a base hit by Kirby. Let's see Alexander fair. Here's Ken Herbeck. 1 on. Nobody out there. Bottom of the fourth. 11. This is defense. Okay. So I have to go over. Time I want to double check this. I haven't played this in a long time. Yeah, I might play this wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and reading it. We got a runner in first. Nobody out. And we got the defense. Okay. So I'm going to flip over here. And I'm going to check, and it's going to be an error check on the pitcher. Okay. He's a C fielder. So now the next one we're gonna flip over. We're checking 16. So we look up at 1-6. He's a C fielder. No, so we're doing 1-6. So there's going to be an error. So then we're going to flip it over here. We're going to go to the error section and look for the pitcher. If it's the infielder or the pitcher, we got a single plus 1 base. It's like he was just about ready to beat out an infield hit, and the pitcher overthrew it to first. And so that's the way I'm going to play this one. And so he's going to go all the way to third. We're going to give him a single, and he's going here on an error. So we got runners at second and third with nobody out, and Gary Gaetti coming to the plate. Minnesota fixing to pile some more on. They got a 4. It's another in play, and it's a 50. Okay, we got a 50. We're going here to a 50. All right, we got everything. We got G5, which is a ground out to the third baseman. Okay, so when I flip it over here, then I'm going to flip another one over here, and we're going to go to the out section. If it's an infielder or pitcher, it's a ground ball, fielder's choice. Okay, I have looked this up and I can't figure out what to do with it. So I'm going to call this a fielder's choice. So what I'm going to be doing here, no, I'm going to go 5-3, and he's going to score, and he's not going to advance because of the third baseman getting the ball. Right. So Gaetti will get an RBI. Probably wrong, but I looked at the rules and I looked at this stuff, and it just does not tell me. All it says is ground ball, fielder's choice. I had to. The fielder's choice was to go for first because the other guys were not forced. Okay, 5. Another in play. This one will be working though. 22 against the righty. That's a base hit. Okay, we'll flip it over. Soft blue for left or right. Runner on first advances two base, or runner on second scores. They're all sharing in the RBIs right now. Here's Bernansky. Still only one out here in the fourth. 9. Patient. 07 versus the righty, and he draws the walk. First and second. Lombardosi. Yep. 8 is tough. 94. We're going up here. 94 is a fly out the left. 2 down. Tim Laudner. 8 is tough again. 49 versus the righty. Struck him out. Before they got 2 more across the place, and we're going to the top of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, with Minnesota leading 5 or 4, 3-0. All right, here we go. Viola feeling comfortable now. Chet Lemon to the back plate. Top of the fifth. 5, patient. 99, that's going to be way up here. There's a fly out the left. There, Tigers are having a tough time with Viola today. Darrell Evans, 7 is tough. 35 versus the lefty. Struck him out. Tom Brookins. 8, another tough one. 98. Here we go. Fly out the left. Tigers are up and down again here in the fifth. When the game's over, I'll do a quick timeout, do a couple stats, come back and talk to you, and I'll talk to you about the next game and this new project. And here we go with Doyle Alexander in the bottom of the fifth here. Face top of the order, Gladden is 0 for 2. 5 in play, 89. That's going to be way up here versus the righty. There's a ground ball short. Picks it up, throws it over to first. 1 down. Gagne. Gagne's 0 for 2. Says he'd like to join in on the fun. 4. Another in play. This one's 55. Doesn't reach there. We got a ground ball to third. Picks it up, fires over to first, and there's 2 down for Puckett. Kirby singled and scored it his last time up. 5 in play again. This time is a 37. That might be in play against the righty. It is, and it's a base hit again for Kirby. Get them runners on with 2 outs. Doyle just not handling it very well. Here we go. Herbeck, 7 in play, 73. Up here, there's a fly out to center, and they get him. What's this fatigue inning? 9. Okay. Viola back on the mound for the top of the 7th. Now, he's eligible for fatigue, so I got to get one of those fatigue cards. Let me double check on this. Oh, not yet, because he's not let up 3 runs. All right. Here's Mike Heath leading off for the Tigers here in the top of the 6th. It's only the 6th anyway, not the 7th. What am I thinking about? All right, here we go. 5. Patient, 47. 47. There's their first hit of the game. Single in the left. Sweet Lou Whitaker coming up. Oh, a 12. It's tough. Wow. 31 against the lefty. Struck him out. Bill Matlock. 6. Tough again. This one won't reach it though. 65. 65 versus the lefty. We got to ground out to second. Okay, so we're going to be going to second, but we're going to be checking on a possible double play. Now we do that is we look at the double play number for him, which is 8, and the pitcher's double play number is 5. So we'll be using the 5 number, and if this roll is 5 or less, it's a double play. It is not a double play, and it is a fielder's choice. And Gibson. Runner on first, 2 down. 5. Patient. 81. It's not going to be patient enough, Gibby. Pretty close, though. 78 all the way up there. 81 is a fly out the center, and that's 3 and a 6 for the Tigers. Going Doyle Alexander, bottom of the 6th. 6. It's tough. 40 versus the righty, and he struck him out. Randy Bush. Randy is 1 for 2 with an RBI. It's a 5 this time. It's an in play, 53. 53 is not going to work. Going up here, ground out the third. Picks it up, fires it over to first, 2 down. Brunansky. 1, 6. That's tough. 89, but it's too high versus the righty. 89, but we got to ground out the short, 6-3. We are going to the top of the 7th, folks. Okay. Viola still doesn't have to have a card because he's got a lot more than 3 runs. Ellen Trammell, or a lot of less than 3 runs, I mean. 6. Boy, the guy really got the tough numbers going. 09, struck him out. Larry Herndon. 8, another tough one. 47 versus the lefty. And there's a bangs a base hit. Herndon. Shed Lemon, 1 out, top of the 7th. 4. We got a patient. We got 19, so this should work. And there's going to be another walk. And there's a walk. Tigers, first and second, folks. 1 out. Darrell Evans. Darrell's got some pop in that bat. 8. That's a tough one. That's going to be a good one. 17. Struck him out. 2 down. Big strikeout for Viola right there. Tom Brookins. 2 flew out 2 times so far. There's that 6. 78. It's not going to reach it. We're going up here, and it's a fly out the center. Little threat. No hurt. Alexander, bottom of the 7th, here from Minnesota. Lombardosi. Second baseman, 6. It's tough, 90. It's going to be too high for a strikeout, but we're going to get him on a ground ball to short. 6-3. Here we go. Tim Laudner. 4 in play. 71. Nope. 71. It's a fly out the center. And Dan Gladden. Dan is 0 for 3 so far in this series opener. 5 is in play. 13 in play against the righty. And there, 13. Let's get the right number here. 13, there's a base hit. 2 down, 1 on. Bottom of the 7th, Greg Gagne. 6, it's tough. 97, we're going to be way up here and fly out the left. Top of the 8th, folks. Viola pitching himself a dandy of a game. Mikey leading off for the Tigers. Pringle was last time up. Probably not this time, no. 45 against the lefty. Oh, going up here, and it's a ground ball to third, 5-3. Lou Whitaker, Lou's 0 for 3, struck out twice. Lefty's got him going. Got him going. 9 in play. 95. That's way up here, folks. Fly out the right. And Bill Madlock. 11. Oh, we got a wheelhouse. All right, we're going to go over to the yeah, well, we're going. It's already wheelhouse, so it's his wheelhouse. So then we're re-rolling. And we got 64 against the lefty. So it's just a base hit. It's hard, but it's got on top of the ball a little bit too much. Here's Gibby. Gibby's 0 for 2, walk 1. 4, patient. 60. Oh, and Gibby owns a double in the right field. Let's go check on this the running here. On a double. On the double, the outfielder down the line and right. Runners advance 2 bases. So now the Tigers have second and third for Trammell with 2 outs. Big chance here in the 8th. 7 is tough. 74. Too high. 74, and Allen flies out to center. It's 2 innings in a row. They had 2 guys on. They couldn't get a run across. Alexander's still pitching. No use taking him out. He hasn't reached the limit for being tired. Here we go. Kirby. 11. Defense. Okay, so we're going to look at defense. We're going to go over here, and we're going here, and it's going to be an error, second baseman error. Okay. And then we're going to go here to 23, an error check. I got to check the second Detroit second. That's Whitaker's second baseman. His error is a 3. And 23, 1 through 48, and it isn't an error. Okay, so now we're going to flip over here on the error. It was to an infielder, 1 base. So we're just going to make that. That was Puckett. We'll make that E4. Herbert. Trying to get some more stuff added on here in the late innings here. Oh, a 2. We got ballpark. We're going to ballpark. All right, and this is versus a right-hander. So we're going here. We'll roll them again. It's an 11 versus a right-hander. It's going to be a wheelhouse. So we're going over here to his wheelhouse now. And we're going to be doing 78 on his wheelhouse. 78, and that's a base hit. We know he's going at least there. Let's see what's happening here. Sharp runner drops down in front of the left field. The runner on first advances 1 base. So we got runners on first and second right now with nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Alexander in real trouble. 7 in play. 47. And here's a base hit. Wow, right on the edge. We know that's going at least there. Let's check it out. Ball blooped into right field. Runner on first advances 1 base. Runner on second advances 1 base. So the bases are loaded with no outs for Randy Bush. 9. Patient. Oh boy. 15. That's a 15. And he draws the walk and gets an RBI. Everybody moves up. Unearned because that's an error to just score, but Bush is getting an RBI for it. They still don't have anybody out. Bernansky. 6. Tough. 0-4. He got him. Struck him out. 1 out. Lombardozzi. 5. In play. 52. In play. 52. And that's a base hit. They're just killing him now. All right. Let's go here and check. We know that guy's going to score. Let's go. The bases were loaded. Runner on first advances 2 bases. Runner on second scores. So this guy is scoring. He went to third on the hit. Okay, that's 6 runs. So they're pulling Alexander. Okay, and the reliever is Jeff Robinson. He comes in here with 1 out and runners on first and third. And Tim Laudner, the catcher, is up here. 8 is Tough. 41, and he is a righty. So we're going on this side. Tough, he struck him out. Dan Gladden. 7 is Tough. 07, he struck him out. Nice job Robinson did there coming in. We just brought him in too late. They scored 1, 2, 3 runs to take a 6-0 lead, folks. And it's the top of the 9th. Viola looking for the complete game shutout to open this series up in Minnesota. Minnesota fans are pretty happy right now. Here's Larry Herndon. 3. Oh, we're going defense again. Okay, so let's go to the defense and see what it is. Oh, and it's a defensive rare play. Guess we got to get a rare play chart. Okay, so we're going to re-roll these dice here. We got a 27. The batter hits a sinking line drive in the left who makes a diving attempt. Check the left fielder for injuries. If the injury is not, retrieves the ball in time to hold the batter to a double. If the fielder is injured, make it all the way around that back. So, well, we're going to play a double because I don't play the injuries in this as played. So there's this Herndon getting a double. It's interesting. Chet Lemon. Trying to break up the shutout is what they want to do. 10, they got an in play. 39 against the lefty. Oh, no. 39. We got a grounder to the pitcher. Okay, so we're going to go check the out. If it's a grounder to the pitcher, he's just going to hold him. Doesn't explain it too well. Okay, Daryl Evans. Probably explains it real well, gang. Just I haven't played it in a long time. Sorry for even saying that. 4, Patient. 07. And he is a lefty. He draws the walk. We got runners at first, 2 runners on again for the Tigers. Tom Brookins. 9 in play. 98. That's going to be way up here. That's a fly out the left. And Mike Heath. There's a long foul ball. 5. Patient. 53. Yeah, there's a base hit. Are they going to break off the shutout here? Let's check out and see what's going on here. We've got a long single with a gap in left center. Runner on first advances 1 base. Runner on second advances 1 base. Guess it wasn't too long of a into the gap, was it? Bases loaded for Lou Whitaker. Could Sweet Lou get his first hit of the game? There's 2 outs to break up this shutout. Maybe hit a grand slam to take the lead. Oh, they wouldn't take the lead. 10 is in play. 93 is not going to be good enough, folks. There's a fly out to right, and that is the ball game. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was game one in the 87 ALCS with Frank Viola pitching a complete game shutout for the Twins in their 6-0 victory over the Tigers. Of course, he went 9 innings, let up 6 hits, walked 4, and struck out 10. Nice outing. The loss goes to Frank or Doyle Alexander, won 7 in the third, gave up 9 hits, and 6 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, and 4 Ks. So that's it for this game. The next game in this project will be the NLCS Game 1 between St. Louis and the San Francisco Giants. Thank you very much for stopping by, SoCal Saber saying, take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other and stay safe.